Me and my horribly uh dirty setup, but you know what? It's what it is, so deal with it.
There we go. I got you on the stream.
All right, I see it. Let me get to you and oh yeah, it's because I have you on theater mode. That's right. We'll move that. Press F11. Whore, come on. There.
Oh man, you giving Asmongold a run for his money?
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, for dirtiness. Yeah,
It
yeah.
happens.
Don't dox me. That's gonna be my new handle. Don't dox me, bro.
Jeez,
Most likely it's taken, but whatever.
dude, the thing looks sick.
There's the whole thing in the image anyway, yeah.
That's awesome, man.
So they're saying 8K, they're saying it does 4K 120, they're saying it does HDR. We're gonna find out because I have my Ultra HD Game of Thrones Blu-ray derp set with a scratch disc. And
Jeez.
I'm gonna after I get this thing plugged in and powered on and all that, I'm going to try to watch at least a few seconds of an episode, make sure it reads the disc, make sure it identifies what it is, make sure I can get to the menus and
Yeah,
play it, so on and so on. But but
that
yeah, so
controller is
this
badass.
yeah, it's actually going to be a lit. Oh, good. They gave me a blank shipping thing, so I didn't actually dox myself just then, which is good. So apparently, uh, the code is in here because I don't have a separate piece of paper. I don't know,
Okay,
but we're all gonna find out together because I literally just got this from the UPS Distro Center, so I have no idea what's
it's
in
a
it.
true unboxing.
Besides it's a console. It's a Spider-Man 2 with the console. Oh, also, I don't know who reported this, but Sony confirmed it that you can buy the skin plates for your PS5 to look like this.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know if they're selling the controller separately. They might sell a skin for the controller,
Right.
but other than that, I don't know.
Okay.
I wanted first party. I didn't want any third party accessories. I
No
wanted
D
all first
brand
party
here.
stuff. So no D brand. It's directly from Sony. So we're gonna be off camera for a moment to get this out of the cardboard box.
Okay.
I don't have
Hey,
a
move your phone
giant.
out of the camera in case you get a phone call. Awesome.
So
Sick.
the big thick boy box is out of the way, sort of. That's you're gonna go over there. Just don't scratch the lenses of my
Sick.
headset, will you? All right.
What's up, Jackal?
Jekyll, what's up? This is a real unboxing. This is of the new, as you can see, the Spider-Man PS5 that dropped today. I had to go chase it down to the UPS distro center in my area because I finally, after 3 people lied to me, I finally got someone to tell me the truth about what happened to it. Uh,
Did they
so
just stick the thing on there?
I'm just looking for my knife. Uh, so they came up to our door and they stuck the "I'm sorry we missed you" slip on our door,
Yeah.
right? Uh, the reality is, they said the slip says we tried to deliver this and we couldn't. I'll get this so you guys can see it. There you go. In reality, eventually somebody figured out. somebody from the UPS distro center finally told me, well, when the driver got to your house, he could not find the console in the truck. He couldn't find the package.
So he tried to deliver it, but he didn't have it.
He couldn't find it. I can't even prove that it was on the truck.
Right. Jeez.
Okay, there's that's the Sony box gone. So now you have the PlayStation logo, of course. And my mouse table mat is not playing nice with perforated cardboard. So I'm just opening this guy up. And then we'll open this guy up.
We got foam
So
in there, no? What we got in there? More cardboard?
It's another box.
Oh man.
Okay. So now we have the quick start guide.
The safety guide.
We have the safety guide.
Oh, is that the controller?
Oh, we'll get to the controller in a moment.
That's the power cable.
My shiny power cable.
HDMI.
My special box-like HDMI. So fun fact, you can tell when it's a 8-ish K cable when they have the boxy guide like this, because there has to be a bigger PCB inside this end.
Okay.
Because there's actually, it may not be that there's more wires inside of here, but sometimes on some of the higher end cables there physically is more wiring in here.
Okay.
So they need more PCB to terminate the end, and that makes it so they can make thousands of miles of these per month or year in a factory, and just snip them to length, strip off the top 3 inches, and then just solder them to a PCB that's on these ends,
Okay.
because these are made in different factories, and eventually they get shipped to Mexico where they get assembled. So you end up with a whole bunch of these and a whole bunch of this in separate cargo containers from trains and such,
That's pretty
and they
cool.
just have to put them together and then glue the plastic together.
All right.
Global economy.
What's
Okay.
that? Is that
And
the optional stand?
this is the optional stand.
Nice.
So you just slide the PlayStation directly on it. And I think, because I don't know, I think this is a controller stand.
Okay.
I think you just set the controller right in, so you can have your console and your controller just chilling, so you don't have to keep throwing your controller on your desk, right?
Nice.
So there's that. We know what you came for.
Oh man.
So I'm going to set that over there. I'm going to move that out of the way without dropping it. Make sure I get a good view. There, we're centered.
Oh, that's clean, man. How's it feel? Put it in your hands. Put it
Nice
in your
up to
hands.
the... Hold on, I'm going to give you the camera that nice...
That's a nice logo.
Take the ring off so you can get a real... Yeah, it's the... So, because this is not a skin on top,
Yeah.
that textured feel you get from a PS5 controller is super nice. And by comparison, so this is the Spider-Man controller. Sorry,
Yeah.
out of view there. Let's see, right there. This is what a normal one looks like. But if you look at it, if you feel it, this one's got that solid contoured grip. This, I can already tell, it's more grippy.
Nice. That's good.
So what that tells me is that when I'm trying to platinum trophy this game, which I absolutely am going to, and I end up with sweaty 3 a.m. gamer hands, I won't lose my grip on the controller while I'm beating the shit out of people.
Nice.
Because you're going to need that. So that's actually a pretty sick controller. So I give them credit for that. I would say the number one thing besides the visual, of course, is that textured feel. You
Yeah.
need that because we get sweaty. We literally and figuratively get sweaty in our games. And I want something where if I'm animated but I'm not trying to yeet the controller, I don't accidentally yeet the friggin' controller. I don't want to accidentally toss my stuff here because it's a good controller. Put the ring back on, of course, and then we've got this guy, which is my normal DualShock. I bought this separately because I needed a new controller for my PC.
Yeah.
And what I could tell you with 100% confidence is that this does not like Wreckfest, and Wreckfest does not like this because Wreckfest constantly keeps remapping my downshift.
Ooh.
Every time I launch the game, it's a different key. For example, right now, when you press the left bumper on Wreckfest, it thinks you're pulling the left trigger,
Mm.
which is really stupid. And that's not the controller's fault. It's not even Steam's fault. It only happens on Wreckfest because when I go to Steam and I do the input test, everything is normal. So, but we're not talking about PC. Not right now. We're about to bust out a console. And Thor,
Yeah.
remind me, sir, why did the console player cross the street?
Why did the console player cross the street?
To render the buildings on the other side.
He's that draw distance. That deliver. Jeez, I love it. I love it.
What you know about draw distance?
Yeah, don't give away that code.
What code where?
I see the booklet of Spider-Man on the chair now.
Oh. Oh yeah.
I don't think it showed.
Oh yeah. And you have to scratch off for the pin anyway.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Use the code above to access the game. Good guy, Sony. Good job.
It's a scratch off.
You made it a scratch off so I couldn't dox my own code before I had the game. Good job, Sony. Fucking go you guys. I'm gonna scratch it off and take a picture of it with my phone and then file it away somewhere. All right.
Oh man.
Share it away.
That's beautiful. That looks lovely.
Look at that. Look at that. And it's nice to have that bright contrast because my desk mat is pretty dark.
That is awesome.
And you got the logo on the other side, right? Got the front. We did get the disc edition, of course,
Nice.
because of course we did, right? What's wild is that, as far as I can tell, they did not give me a way of charging my controller.
Oh gosh.
So you've got. See if I can get the glamour shot here. There you go.
That's awesome.
I can hold it in such a way it makes. There you go. There it is. Console and the
good.
controller.
That's awesome.
So, of course, it's a PlayStation 5. So on the back, you get HDMI network power to USB. Honestly, for this, besides plugging in a controller, which clearly you don't have to, I don't see why we're using USB external storage. I'm just being honest. I know that you can expand the storage on these. It's been a whole thing.
Yeah, they actually, I think the latest update unlocked 8 terabyte SSDs availability.
Now, do I replace the one that's in it, or do I?
I think it has expandable. Like you put a second one in there.
Then I'm just gonna do that. Go to Sabrent, get an 8 terabyte Sabrent rocket drive, right?
Yep. We'll look more into that.
Yeah, Chad, if you want to look at that, but we will look more into it, and to test my theory, because we're right here, and this is the thing that we are doing right now. It looks like this is the front of the console, and it looks like this should kind of go. How far forward or back am I going? Yeah, watch as Rensler breaks his console the first time he tries to put the foot on it. Let's see. Okay, so it's so far wide. Okay, is it?
Does the controller go on my end, on my side, like towards the camera?
It could.
Don't know if that fit better or not.
Yeah, the thing is, well, this fits anywhere. The thing is that the front is lower than the back. Oh, wait, does it seriously want me to try to screw this in? Like, they don't give me a screw, though. That looks like a screw hole to me.
Yeah.
That looks like a corresponding screw hole on the console. But they didn't give me the thing to screw it in? I don't need the Allen wrench. I've got plenty of those, but I mean the
To
bolt
install the
itself.
PS.
Interesting. Okay, well that is an interesting choice. I don't see what my question I'm trying to answer to myself mentally is, does this belong? Does this belong where the controller is on the right or the left?
Oh, the screw's on the inside of the stand. The controller's like it rotates, like it's a rotation base, and the screw's on the inside.
There it is.
You want to pry open the bottom, and there should be like where the screw hole is. That's where you can hold the pry, the pried off cover. You can store it inside the bracket. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, so if you look inside the bracket, there should be like where you got the screw at from underneath. That
Yep.
little indentation is where you can store that little cover.
Just like that. Okay. So now what side does the graphics say this belongs on? The
I'm
controller.
looking.
Remove it. Place the cap into the
Oh,
tiny
you know what?
holder
This might
next to
actually
where
make
the
it on
screw
one way.
was. Slide the stand over the bottom like this.
Oh, what we thought was the controller holder holds onto the back, so it's like you need to line it. So yes,
Got it. So it does
So-
not hold the controller.
correct.
Like that.
Yes, just like that.
you go.
There you go. Boom. I enjoy it. That's freaking awesome.
And the first game I'm going to play on it is not going to be Spider-Man 2 because that's 6 weeks away. So I picked up
Gran Turismo 7.
GT7 if I can get it to where it doesn't glare the light. But yeah, I've been a Gran Turismo player since the very first GT. So it makes sense that I would get Gran Turismo 7. And I am not going to platinum this game because forget that nonsense. That nonsense can forget all the way off. No, I'm not doing it, dude. There are some challenges in that, like, for example, if you want to platinum Gran Turismo 7, you must complete the real-time version of the 24-hour of Le Mans.
Oh, God.
Which means you have that race takes 24 actual hours. And you cannot earn the trophy if you simulate any of it.
Damn.
There are, and that's just one challenge out of a whole bunch. For example, the no fuel challenge. There's a challenge where they give your car like a couple gallons of gas. And they say, go as far as you can around this track in as many laps as you can manage. And some people have ridiculous scores because they're just better at the game than I am. That really is what it all comes down to, is they're better than me. And I'm not challenging their scores. Screw that. I'm not going to do that. That's not happening. They're too good.
Right.
They're so good that it would take me years to get as good as they are, and that's not worth the time effort. It really isn't. So, hey, the real question is, do I have enough network cables to plug this thing into my 10 gig switch?
All right. While you do that, I'm going to go back to the game.
Yeah, go back to the game.
Heck yeah. That was awesome. Thanks for doing that for us, man.
Of course, dude. Of course.